What if your student years weren't just about lectures and deadlines, but about building your first £500 month online? Welcome to Mind Your Pounds. I'm going to be straight with you. Students in 2025 have an unfair advantage. You have time, you have internet access, you have hunger, and the online economy rewards exactly that combination. In this episode, we're covering 7 real, working strategies that UK students are using right now to make money online. No fluff, no fantasy, just the actual playbook. Stay until the end, because strategy 7 is the one most people completely overlook. Before we get into tactics, we need to rewire something. Most students are conditioned to think their financial life starts after graduation. That is one of the most expensive beliefs you can hold. Every month you wait costs you compounding time. A student who starts a £300/month side hustle at 19 and reinvests it wisely will be in a completely different financial universe by 25 compared to someone who waits. The mindset shift is simple but powerful. Stop seeing yourself as a student waiting for life to begin, and start seeing yourself as a founder in the earliest stage. That reframe changes everything. Strategy 1. Freelance writing. UK small businesses are desperate for blog content, email newsletters, and social media copy, and most of them have no idea how to write for the internet. That's your opportunity. On platforms like Fiverr, People Per Hour, and Upwork, entry-level content writers charge between £15 and £40 per article. If you write 5 articles a week at £25 each, that's £500 a month working roughly 10 hours. Your English literature essay skills. They're worth real money. Niche down into one industry, property, finance, fitness, and you can charge premium rates within 3 months. Next, we go bigger. Strategy 2 is one of the most underrated passive income UK plays for students. Selling digital products. Think Notion templates, revision guides, budget planners, CV templates, or study timetables. You create it once, and it sells forever. A well-designed Notion productivity template on Etsy sells for between £3 and £12. If you get 100 sales a month, which is absolutely achievable with basic SEO, that's £300 to £1,200 in passive income. One student in Leeds made £4,000 in 3 months selling A-level revision notes as PDFs. The tools you need are Canva, Notion, and a free Gumroad account. Create this weekend. Strategy 3. Online tutoring. And this one is genuinely powerful. UK parents are spending billions on private tutoring every single year. The market is worth over £6 billion. Platforms like My Tutor, Tutorful, and Superprof connect students directly with families willing to pay £20 to £50 per hour for subject expertise. If you're decent at maths, science, or a language, you are already qualified. 10 hours of tutoring per week at £30 per hour equals £1,200 a month. That's more than many graduates' starting salaries, and you're doing it from your bedroom. Register on 2 platforms this week and book your first session. Here's where 2025 gets genuinely exciting. Strategy 4 is AI-powered freelancing, using tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, and Canva AI to deliver work faster and at higher quality than ever before. You can now offer services like social media content packages, AI-generated product photography, or business plan writing, all powered by AI, without being an expert in any of those fields. A student in Manchester is charging £200 per month managing Instagram content for local restaurants, spending just 4 hours a week using AI tools to do it. Your job isn't to do everything manually. Your job is to be the intelligent operator. This is the new edge. Strategy 5. Print on demand and dropshipping. Now I want to be honest. This isn't a get-rich-quick route, but done right, it builds real income. Print-on-demand platforms like Printful integrated with Etsy or Shopify let you sell custom t-shirts, mugs, and hoodies without holding any stock. You design it, using free Canva tools, they print and ship it. Profit margins sit around £5 to £15 per item. Students who niche into university culture, sports fandom, or UK humor consistently outperform generic stores. Start with Etsy, 0 listing fees on your first 40 items, and test 10 designs in your first month. Right, we're halfway through, and I want to give you a crucial insight. The students making serious money online aren't doing 7 things at once. They pick one. master it, monetize it, and then layer the next one on top. That's called income stacking, and it's how part-time hustles become full-time businesses. The trap most students fall into is trying three things half-heartedly and making nothing. Pick the strategy that excites you most from what we've covered. Give it 90 days of consistent effort. Track your income weekly. If it's growing, double down. If it's flat, adjust. Discipline over dopamine, always. Now let's get into the next three strategies. Strategy 6. Building a niche content page. TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts are still the most democratized income tools ever created. You don't need a huge following. You need the right following. A finance page with 8,000 engaged UK followers can earn £300 to £600 per month through brand deals, affiliate links, and digital product sales. Choose a niche you know. Student budgeting. Gym nutrition on a student budget. UK investing for beginners. Post consistently for 60 days. Use CapCut for editing, free and brilliant. At 10,000 followers, brands start reaching out. At 25,000, you're earning serious supplementary income. Start filming this week. Strategy 7, and I promise this would be the one most people ignore. Reselling. UK students sit in one of the best ecosystems for this. University towns are flooded with second-hand goods. Buy cheap on Facebook Marketplace, Vinted, and charity shops. Sell higher on eBay, Depop, and Etsy. Vintage clothing reselling alone is a multi-billion-pound market growing at 15% annually. Students are making £200 to £800 a month flipping items they source for next to nothing. The key is knowing your niche. Nike vintage, academic textbooks, Apple products, vinyl records. Start with £50, flip it into £150, and reinvest every penny. Compounding in physical form. Making money is step 1. Keeping it legally and correctly is step 2. And this part most student money videos completely skip. In the UK, the personal tax allowance for 2025 is £12,570. If your total income from all sources, including a part-time job and side hustle, stays under that, you pay zero income tax. Once you earn over £1,000 from self-employment, HMRC requires you to register as self-employed and submit a self-assessment return. It sounds scary but takes about 45 minutes online. Keep records of every invoice and expense using a free tool like Wave Accounting. Being legit protects your earnings and unlocks business banking. Once you've made your first £500 from any of these strategies, here's what smart students do. They don't blow it, they invest it. A stocks and shares ISA is the most powerful legal tax wrapper available to UK residents. You can invest up to £20,000 per year completely tax-free on gains. Platforms like Freetrade, Moneybox, or Vanguard let you start investing from as little as £1. Put your first £500 into a low-cost global index fund. The Vanguard FTSE All-World ETF is a solid starting point, historically averaging around 8 to 10% annually. At 19, with 50 years of compounding ahead of you, that early £500 is worth more than you can imagine. Let's talk tools, because the right toolkit saves you hours and money. Here's what you need, and almost all of it is free. Canva for design. ChatGPT free tier for writing and ideation. Notion for organizing your business. Wave Accounting for tracking income and expenses. Calendly for booking tutoring sessions. Linktree for combining all your income links in one place. CapCut for video editing. And a business PayPal or Wise account for getting paid professionally. That entire stack costs you £0 to get started. In 2025, the barrier to starting an online income isn't money. It's knowing what tools to use and actually using them. Now you know. Here's your 30-day action plan, no excuses version. Week 1. Choose ONE strategy from this episode. Set up your platform account, Etsy, Fiverr, My Tutor, or Depop. Week 2. Create or list your first product or service. Tell 5 people, real people, not just Instagram followers. Week 3. Get your first sale or client, even if it's through a discount. Proof of concept is everything. Week 4. Reinvest any earnings into better tools or marketing. Review what worked and plan month 2. By day 30, you'll have real data, real experience, and real momentum. That is worth infinitely more than another month of planning. Go build. Here's the hard truth to close on. The biggest financial mistake students make isn't spending too much on nights out. It's spending 4 years doing nothing with the most time-rich period of their lives. Every strategy in this episode is available to you right now. Freelance writing, digital products, tutoring, AI freelancing, print on demand, content creation, reselling, pick one. The students who start today will look back in 5 years with either pride or regret. There's no middle. If this episode gave you even one actionable idea, hit subscribe, drop your chosen strategy in the comments, and let's build together. Your financial future starts now. See you in the next one.